So it sounds like one of your principles might be, if I can extrapolate a little bit, is that in order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower.
I would say, I would add to that, in order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower of what Jesus is teaching.
Exactly.
Of what Jesus is teaching.
Exactly.
Jesus teaches, do not worry. He
Right.
also says plan.
Right.
You're not going to lead a company and not make a plan. You have to plan where that company is going to go, what the actions we're going to take, who we're going to hire, where
Yep.
we're going to go. And along the way, I've learned so much, both from the Bible, from church, but especially from my wife.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you this little story. As a vice president at Honeywell, I've got a R&D budget of $20-30 million, and we're trying to satisfy customer needs
Yep.
and find the right path. What decisions are we going to make in order to get the products out the door at the right time? What products are we going to develop? And many times I would come home from work and we'd talk about it over dinner and what's going on, where the challenges are. And she would kind of walk with me through those challenges. And then one day I might come home and say, I got to figure it out. I know what we're going to do. Here's how we're going to hire these people. Here's how we're going to make this software product. And she would ask me two questions that were very difficult. The first question she would ask is, how do you know that? I'd say, well, I went to school. My team and I, we sat around the table. I've got excellent people on the team putting input in.
You've crunched the data?
That's how we know. It's a data-based approach.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm an engineer, right?
Right.
And then she'd ask the second question, which was the killer. Did you pray about that? Oh, pray, yeah. I said, well, actually, I didn't pray about it.
Yeah.
She said, I did. And that has been a source of strength like none other. So, in fact, when you say, how do you follow? And it's a relationship, it's prayer.
Yeah.
And I want to share, when I read the Bible, I took a challenge to read the Bible through a couple of times. And each time I read the Bible through, cover to cover, I get a different perspective on what God wants. And one of the things I came across in the last reading was God is sending Jesus to earth to set up a new ministry, right? And Jesus, the day before, he announces who his team is going to be. He's a startup CEO. He's got
Right.
a team he's going to launch.
Right.
Who's on his team? What does he do the whole night before? He's on the mountainside praying. And here's my wife asking me, have you prayed about that?
Right.
I'm like, well, no, I don't really need to. Well, yes or no. Jesus is praying. Now, that wasn't
Right.
revealed to me earlier on, so
Sure.
I had to, now I understand that. And that's why we put these kinds of things in the book to help other people understand the principles of leadership really begin with following.
Yeah.